The Alpha Sessions with Emma Joyce.
Well, this is the Alpha Sessions, and I'm here with Ryan Harman. Hello.
Hi.
Thanks so much for coming down.
Thank you for having me.
And making the journey, because you've come all the way from Guildford.
It's been a nice drive, to be fair. It's a nice day. It gets me out the house.
You make yourself sound like, is it a house hermit?
I am a
Is
little
that a
bit.
thing?
I do like Netflix a bit much. Like,
Okay.
Yeah. It's just been the season finale of Jane the Virgin. So yesterday I was an absolute mess. Like, it wasn't even like normal crying. It was like full on face melting. And I just had my new housemates move in. And they think I'm
and they
such a
saw you
weirdo
crying.
now. I was like, yeah, it wasn't cute.
All right, but we're here now. And I wanted to chat to you, first of all, about your debut single. If that's
Yes.
right. Cigarettes and Simplicity.
Yes.
Which I heard, and it sounds amazing.
Thank you so much.
Talk to us a little bit about the writing process behind that and how that all came about.
Yes, of course. So I used to do a lot of singer-songwriter kind of genre stuff.
Yeah.
And I love just like jumping around, being a bit of a mess. So we wanted to create something that was like really energetic, but also quite chill. So it's like a good like transition between the two kind of like styles. And I didn't want to write about love because right now I just don't want to. So I wanted to write about like situations, and there's always those situations when like you're with like your friends and like you don't want to go out because like when you go out you can't hear anything and you all end up losing each other, and like sometimes it's just nice to like stay in. So I wrote that about like the moment of staying in and just like being in that little like bubble where like you don't care about anything outside of where you are and you're just in the moment and just having a good time. So that's kind of like what it's about. And I co-wrote it with a guy called Ethan Granger, who used to be my guitarist. So if you could see in this, I love you so much. And yeah, it was really cool, and it was a really good like process of writing. Like it really sort of like opened so many like new doors for me, and like it's really like creatively it's just like changed the game for me. Like been
Game
writing some
changer.
cool songs, and like yeah, it's been great. It's like my little baby.
So in terms of like writing inspiration, do you think that you mainly take it from life experiences?
Yeah, I think so. Like I said, I like to write a lot about moments, because like I think like there's so much about like love and like going out and like all that kind of stuff. So I just wanted to take like a different approach, and like writing like recently like I've been writing with a couple other people, and it's quite nice just to like, I think like co-writing is really cool. Like I know a lot of people like shun it, but I think it's really cool. I think you get to learn so much about yourself as an artist, and it's also really cool to like meet people and like just like take things from them and they take things from you. Like it's almost like a little skill swap. Like it's really cool, and like I've just learned so much from the people I've been writing with.
Because I guess each of you have something totally different to bring to the table.
Yeah.
So to collaborate all of that together is really nice.
Yeah, it's really cool, and like just having like like especially like sometimes when you're songwriting you can just get stuck, and it is the most frustrating thing ever. So it's so nice to have like someone there that can like bring you out of it, which is quite nice, and then like you can expand from there, and it's just like turns into this really cool thing, and you're like
Because like creatively, how does it work for you? Do you have to sit down and like allocate writing sessions, or is it very much like you're walking down the street and just like things come to mind, and then you get home and you kind of merge it all together?
Well, it's a bit of both, actually. Like, sometimes I'll be like, you know, the worst time, it happens all the time, is when I'm just about to go to sleep. So, like, I've got this, like, new routine at the moment where I don't, like, look at screens 30 minutes before.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah, but it's hard. It's been hard. But, yeah.
What do you do for 30 minutes?
Just either read a book or lay there aimlessly, because I have really bad insomnia, and I'm like, ugh. Yeah, but yeah, it usually comes like when I'm like half asleep, and then I have to wake up, look at my phone, and that just like ruins the whole system.
And then you have to do it all over again.
Yeah, or like just like random things. But yeah, we do set down some like sessions, which is quite nice. And I usually write. I like to write like with music rather than like lyrics then music, or music then lyrics, because I quite like to like include the feel of the music with the lyrics, so it all sort of like works as one rather
What
than
normally
like,
comes first?
What normally comes first? Normally comes first, I'll sort of usually like compose like the music,
Okay,
and then the lyrics, so that the lyrics work with the music. Because I think the music inspires what the song's about as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think kind of if there's a lower tone it becomes sadder. And
Yeah,
it goes a higher
exactly.
tone, it's happier.
And then,
I mean,
like,
I'm not a
sometimes-
musician, but
Yeah, and like sometimes you'll like play something and you'll be like, oh, this reminds me of a beach. Let's write a song that's a bit beachy. Like,
that's so cool. You've also got your follow-up single,
Yes.
The Chase.
Yeah.
Am I right in thinking this is a love song?
Kind of. It's like, it kind of changed. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so it first started off as a song. Basically, I was like seeing someone and like I just wasn't really in it, like, and they were like really into it and I felt really harsh, and then like it was kind of like, oh, maybe like this isn't what you need, but I'm kind of liking it, you know, a bit sassy. But and then it kind of changed, like as I was performing it more and like situations changed, it kind of changed into like this song which was kind of like, why should I feel bad that I don't like want to be with someone when like they're like it shouldn't be my fault, like this is me like making a decision for myself. And I think like in that way it's been quite empowering, because it's like, why should someone else dictate how you feel, make you feel bad when it's just your decision?
Wise words from Mr. Ryan Harman.
My God, for the first time ever. Don't look at me to fix you. I'm really not that type. Do you expect it? You will regret it. You may as well just forget it. You always flatter me and smile. I see the envy in your eyes. You hate my choices, but still want me in your life. You're moving close, but you're falling behind. Watch me crumble, watch me crash and burn. In the end I'm living, no longer listening. Bottoms up, you gotta work for what you owe. Right now it's your turn. Right now it's your turn. Oh, did I mention that I love the attention? Put your eyes on me, 'cause it's feeding my attention. Where's the thrill of the game? When all the players are out, it's off of the chase. That's why I keep you around. Watch me crumble, watch me crash and burn. In the end I'm living, no longer listening. Bottoms up, you gotta work for what you earn. 'Cause right now it's your turn. Turn. It's your turn, it's your turn, it's your turn, it's your turn. Da 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 turn. Turn, yeah. Wop 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 wop, watch me, watch me. Wop 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 wop, watch me, watch me. Hey, 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 hey. Watch me crumble, watch me crash and burn. In the end I'm living, no longer listening. Bottoms up, you gotta work for what you earn. Right now it's your turn. Right now it's your turn.
The Alpha Sessions with Emma Joyce.
What would you say it was that gave you inspiration?
For that song in particular?
Yeah, and just generally.
Oh, I don't know. Like that one was that was a really like out of the blue song. Like we were all just kind of like chilling in the garden, And then like my guitarist Ethan, again, I wrote that with him.
Oh.
We were like just playing around with a couple of chords, and we were like, let's try something, and it just ended up coming out. I think at the time, like I was really frustrated about that situation, so it was quite nice to like get it out of me in like a creative way.
We were chatting a little bit about this off air. Favourite artists?
Oh, I have so many. At the moment, I literally...
Okay, let's try and do like a top 5.
Okay. Oh my God, this is so hard. Okay, so, not in order.
Okay.
Because I can't do that to them. So I love Maisie Peters, like so much. She's a great artist, and her lyrics literally makes me so jealous. I also love Dodie.
Ooh, I've never heard of her either.
Oh my God, you need to check her out.
Okay.
Her lyrics are just like so real.
Is that Dodie with an IE at the end?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
She is great. She started on YouTube, a bit like me, so I absolutely love her. I love an artist. She's like one of my favourites, called Mary Lambert. And you probably know her from the song Same Love with Macklemore. So I am obsessed with her. And if you haven't heard her, oh God, you need to. That is so good. Who else? Oh God, I love Miley Cyrus. I'm a bit obsessed. Like, I won't go into that because I'll be talking for like about 10 years. But yeah, love her. Oh God, one more. Who do I listen to a lot? I love Katy Perry. I do love a little bit of cheese. But yeah, I listen to so much music. But I'm one of those people who like sticks to like a couple and just over listens. Yeah.
Do you think when you write music, a lot of their influences are naturally injected into your style, or?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think like one thing that I try not to do when I'm writing is listen to people that I like, because I think it like puts a little bit of pressure on you. Like especially like I've done it.
So you listen to people that you don't like?
No. Imagine if I did that. God, that'd be so bad. No, I think it like puts me off when I listen to people that I really like, because like I'm like, oh, I wish I could write like that. And then like sometimes you can end up like copying them a little bit, and I don't think that's...
No, you have to do you. It's really important.
Yeah, but yeah.
That does sound like a live session.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your band, because we spoke about this off air, and you very rarely do stripped back sessions.
Yeah.
So this is like quite rare for you. And you normally perform with like a full band.
Yeah.
How many of you are there normally?
There is 5 of us. Is there 5 of us? Yeah, there is. So it's me, Alice, Max, Dan and Josh.
So what instruments do you normally have in your set?
So we have Dan on guitar. We have Max on drums. We have Alice, who plays keys and backing vocals.
Awesome.
We have Josh on bass, and then me doing the singing.
Is it weird kind of not having everyone here today?
It's strange. Like, it is strange because like it's very different, like a very different dynamic when we're all together, and like especially on stage, like we love to just jump around. Like, it's super energetic, and we have this thing at the moment. Like, I started it, and now I'm like, oh God, I've got to do it every time. So every time I start a show, I did never start on stage. So I like find somewhere to start from, like be at like, the back of the audience. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Like the last gig we did, I started at the back of the audience and then walked through the rows. And I was
the audience like, a bit like, sorry, what?
At first they were kind of like, what's going on? They love it. But it's become a thing now. Like my friends come like, where's he gonna come from? In the crowd alone, and every second passing reminds me I'm not at home. Bright lights and city sounds are ringing like a drone. Unknown, all glazed eyes, empty high, buying happy from shopping cart. Nothing but time to kill, sipping life from bottles. Tight skin, bodyguard, Gucci down the boulevard, cocaine, dollar bills, and my happy little pill. Take me away, dry my eyes, bring color to my skies. Sweet little pill, take my hunger, light within. Oh, bright lights, bright lights. All of these bright lights, bright lights, bright lights. Like a rock I flow, sweating conversations seep into my bones. 4 walls are not enough, take a dip into the unknown. Unknown, oh, glazed eyes, empty heart, buying happy from shopping cart. Nothing but time to kill, sipping life from bottles. Tight skin bodyguard, Gucci down the boulevard, cocaine, dollar bills, and my happy little pill. Take me away, dry my eyes, bring color to my sky. Sweet little pill, take my hunger, light within. Oh, my skin. Oh, my skin. Oh, glazed eyes, empty heart, buying happy from shopping cart. Nothing but time to kill, sipping life from bottles. Tight skin bodyguard, Gucci down the boulevard, cocaine, dollar bills, and my happy little pill. Take me away, dry my eyes, bring color to my sky. Sweet little pill, take my hunger, light within. Oh, my skin. Oh, my skin. Bright lights, bright lights. Oh, my skin.
The Alpha Sessions with Emma Joyce.
You came from a bit of a musical theatre background.
Yes, I did.
And when you were describing that to me now, it kind of reminded me of when you go and see a play and you just don't know like where the actors and actresses are going to start from in the audience. Like, do you take inspiration from musical theatre into your music life now? And like, how does that transition work? Is it very different?
Yeah, so I think like very like over the past couple of year especially, like I've really like used my musical theatre background. Like before I didn't, because I'd always think like, oh, it's so corny, because you know, like obviously when you do musical theatre you're playing someone else, whereas like with music you're playing yourself. But yeah, I've definitely like use like the energy and like the confidence and like walking around a bit more, because I used to just sort of stand and play guitar and be like really nervous and like awkward. So now I kind of like jump around a bit, and it's like I think definitely like doing musical theatre and being from that background has like really helped with like my confidence, and like learn how to use a stage and like how to work an audience and stuff like that. So definitely like I'm glad that I did it.
And you've just finished the course at ACM.
Yes, I have.
Are you ready and raring to go with like using all those skills from the course in terms of
so ready,
setting them up for the big wide world?
Yes, I have so many really, really exciting projects coming up. So yeah, they will all be revealed soon.
Oh,
but
really
yeah, I'm working a lot behind the scenes for those. So I'm super excited and I can't wait.
When you say in terms of behind the scenes, do you mean like from a production level or?
Oh no, just in general, like planning,
cool,
everything. So we've got like some really big things coming up. Yeah, and I'm so excited.
I'm not going to ask any more questions.
Oh, I'm so bad. I'll probably
trouble.
tell you as well. I'm so bad at keeping secrets. And I'll get like a slap on the wrist.
Random question. First ever gig you went to?
First ever gig I went to? Busted.
Oh.
And I loved it. I literally still love them. I went to go see them on their last tour 5 times.
Oh, no way. And what was the last gig you went to? Was it
the last gig I went to? The last big gig I went to? Or
Doesn't
like,
matter.
I think the last like artist, like established artist that I went to see was probably Eliza.
Okay.
Oh no, she should have been on my list. She's literally like my biggest inspiration for my own music. Oh, I'm a terrible person.
Okay, we can make it top 6. Add her to the
top
list.
6. She's added now. Yeah, I love her. Like, do you remember Eliza when she was Eliza Doolittle?
Yeah.
So I love her because I think it's really cool, like how she
She's
brings
amazing.
jazz into like a more like contemporary style, which is kind of like what I'm trying to do. So yeah, her, and it was so good, and I was just completely beside myself. I think I cried as well.
Oh.
Yeah, I cry a lot.
You have a new single coming out soon?
Yes.
So excited.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
How long more have we got to wait?
Just over a month to go now. I'll be releasing the date for that in the next like week or so, cool. Which we actually performed
I
it
wouldn't ask
today.
questions.
We performed it today. It's called Talked About Blues. Exciting. That was the stripped back version. So there is a different version of that. But that's definitely my favourite one to do live as well. So
when you write songs, this is something I'm really interested in at the moment. Do you write them with the kind of the strategy behind it to think that I'm going to play this live, like how am I going to do it? Or do you just kind of get all the creativity out there and then afterwards think, oh, how am I going to make this work?
Sometimes, like with one of the new songs that I'm writing for the new EP, we wrote it with things in mind, like how we wanted it to go, how we want to set it on stage, how we want it to sound in production. But prior to that, like Cigarettes and Simplicity in the Chase, I literally just wrote like just to write. And then when you sort of bring that to the band, like we all work like super hard together. I wouldn't say it was like me and then like I'd tell them what to do. Like it's not like that. Like we're really like we've got really good chemistry with us, and we're all like really good friends.
Awesome.
And they're all so talented. I'm so lucky to have them. And with that, like we'd like mess around in rehearsals and then be like, oh, let's put that in, like, and then it sort of grows into this really cool, like, crazy thing.
Sure, yeah.
I got my head stuck in the clouds. I'm talking fast, but there's no sound. I got my head spinning around and around and around and around. It's kind of perfect in a way, a choice that gets me through these days. I'm going round inside your maze. I'm lost, I'm losing, I'm lonely. 'Cause we're singing through the halls, talked about blues, not a clue what to do. We're just naive people, keeping it simple. Don't have to worry, no need to hurry. Hey, and that's as far as it goes. You think it's easy to be me? Why don't you wait around and say it's not as perfect as it seems? Backing it up was giving it tough. You just had enough. Then I just ran up out of the plan, out of the plan, out of the plan. Plan I can't stay. 'Cause we're singing through the halls, talked about blues, not a clue what to do. We're just naive people, keeping it simple. Don't have to worry, no need to hurry. Hey, that's as far as it goes. And that's as far as it go. Ba 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 da 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 da. ba ba da 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 ba ba da 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 ba 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 da 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 da.
The Alpha Sessions with Emma Joyce.
And you mentioned briefly the EP,
Yes.
EP, which is so exciting.
Oh, I've been working on it for so long.
Can we ask some questions, or is it all about
Yeah, go for it.
How many tracks are there?
There's 6 tracks on it.
Okay, cool. And can we ask what the EP's called? No, not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, how long do we have to wait?
I'll be releasing the EP. So I'm going to be announcing the release of the EP after the next single.
Fine, okay. I'm scared to ask any more questions.
That's fine. You can ask away.
Have you written all the tracks for it? Is it all part of like a story?
Kind of. It's
Okay.
all.
I feel like it's like one of those 20 question games.
Oh,
and then
that's
we get
fine.
the
I
answer
love
at
it.
the end.
This is great. Yeah, it's all finished. It's
Okay.
all done. It's literally ready to
roll.
go.
Ah,
Yeah,
crazy
it's so annoying because I'm like, I just want it out.
I just want to tell you about it, but I can't.
If I could, but I'm terrible though. I'd literally leak all my own. I'm that person. I'd literally leak all my own songs. When I write a song, I literally go around to all my friends. I'm like, listen to this, listen to this, listen to this.
But that's important because then it's like self-promotion and
Yeah.
also feedback, which
Yeah.
is always very good.
I'm really bad as well. Like with all my friends call me like the promotional like master because I'll like go on a night out. Like it's fair. This is so funny. I don't think
Do you
I've
like
ever said
promote
this
yourself?
before. Yeah,
That's amazing.
So like I remember when I released Cigarettes and Simplicity, we did like a big headline gig which was super fun, and then we like had like a couple of drinks afterwards and went out, and like I would like I would like go up to people in the club and be like, my song just came out, have you got Spotify? And they'd be like, yeah. And I'd be like, right, give me your phone, type it in, download it works. And then it's like become this thing where like my friend, when we look at my analytics, they realise that when I go on a night out, all my streams go up. So, but you know, it's different.
Look, as long as those streams go up, it's
Exactly.
fine. So you've played loads of gigs recently.
Yes.
Do you have a favourite venue?
Oh my God. I don't know. Do I have a favourite venue? I think like the best gig I've ever played in my whole life was Wembley Arena.
What? When was this?
Wow, that was in 2014, I think. That was like an amazing, like, I still can't believe that happened. Like, it was so good because I've like gone to shows there. Like,
Explain to us like how this happened.
I don't really know. Like, I don't really know. Like, it was with a event called Street Dance XXL, which is like the World Street Dance Championship, and they contacted us and said like, would you like to perform? And back then, I was just doing like the guitar-y thing, and I was like, I could not stand on Wembley Arena stage and just like be really awkward playing the guitar. So I like managed to get a band together, which was really cool, and we did a couple of covers.
Awesome.
And I just remember being there and like I sang a cover of Rather Be by Jess Glynn.
Oh, cool.
I remember being like, no, and holding it out, and the whole of Wembley singing. I was like, wow, like this is crazy.
It's
like,
amazing,
it's
though.
like the sort of thing I like dream of.
Oh, so
It was so
good.
cool.
So you're doing this big gig at Wembley in your dream venue.
Yeah.
And you can collaborate with any artist you like. Who would that be?
Oh, that is such a good question.
Dead or alive?
Eliza.
Okay.
No, Amy Winehouse. Straight out.
Amazing.
Amy Winehouse.
And then you're about to go on stage and you're sitting in that green room and you've
Okay.
got a dream rider list. What would be on that dream rider list?
A what?
Rider list, you know, like, as in some or quite a lot of big artists, if they're going to perform, like, they have conditions. So things like, I don't know, you only like certain colours M&Ms or...
Oh, no, I literally don't even care. Like, I'm not a diva.
certain type of coffee or like
I'm
whatever.
so not that kind of person. Like, I'll just be happy with like a couple of biscuits and a cup of tea. Do you know what I mean? Like, pretty easily pleased. Like,
Cool. Awesome. And so we've got your new single coming out really soon.
Yes.
And your debut EP coming out
Yes.
soon. So you've got a really, really busy year ahead,
yeah,
basically.
and I'm ready.
Ready? If people want to find out more about you, where can they go? How can they visit you online?
Oh well, This is the fun bit. So on my Facebook page is Ryan Harman Official.
Okay, cool.
And I've got Twitter, which is Ryan Harman 19. And most things are actually Ryan Harman 19. And then I haven't been uploading as much on YouTube, but there's a reason for that. There is things coming.
Okay.
And
we will check the YouTube regularly.
Yeah. So that's just if you just type my name, Ryan Harman. And you can even see the Wembley video on there.
Oh, I'm going to go home and watch that actually.
Oh, God. I'm so young.
Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's been so good to chat.
There's no way I'm going out tonight. I got all I need right here, enough to disappear. There's no pressure to be better, to be an alternate version. So relax and sit back, pour a drink, forget to think. Hey, hey. Fire's moving with nowhere to go. Power's fast as we move, so all the worries in the world aren't a problem for me. All the worries in the world are cigarettes and simplicity. Bottles empty and the cash carved up. Supply chain plain, but the shops are shut. So we turn to reminiscing for the artificial high. We cry until we laugh, and we laugh until we cry. In this conversation, observation, communication, living in pure ecstasy. We got so much chemistry. Fire's moving with nowhere to go. Power's fast as we move, so all the worries in the world aren't a problem for me. All the worries in the world are cigarettes and simplicity. In this conversation, observation, communication. In this conversation, observation. Fire's moving with nowhere to go. Power's fast as we move, so all the worries in the world aren't a problem for me. All the worries in the world are cigarettes, simplicity. Fire's moving with nowhere to go. Power's fast as we move, so all the worries in the world aren't a problem for me. All the worries in the world are cigarettes and simplicity. Yeah.